kind of didn't restart, but we're back. We're back. What have you been up to this week?
What have I been doing? I have been doing... Well, I had my birthday.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
On the weekend.
Oh my God!
So,
how old were you?
I'm not telling you.
Fuck off.
42.
Oh my God, you look fantastic for 42. Oh my God, I didn't realise.
All those makeup tricks.
I'm going to get you a birthday present.
Oh, I thought it was in the back of the car.
I didn't know it was your birthday.
No,
I would have seen.
yeah,
I would have got you like a blow-up doll or something.
Oh. Come on. Right, here we are. Let's talk, because otherwise they're going to listen to ramblings.
Exciting.
Yeah, so I had birthday, and then it took me a couple of days to get over that.
I bet you it did.
Yeah, we had champers in the morning. Well, kind of like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, you're allowed champagne.
Yeah, the most delicious champagne called Fréjon Frais. Oh, it's gorgeous. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. So I've been getting over it and catching up with laundry and doing kind of mummy things. And then Indy's just made it to the local football team.
Oh my God, did he make it?
He made it.
Oh, bless his
So we went to watch the first game, and last night I had goalkeeping training.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's
such a sweetheart.
So flat out, and then preparing for today, getting some bits out.
And your nails are like frozen.
You're joking. I
actually
frozen.
I just went and got my French polish. I got a Frenchie.
It's not like frozen.
They do look like frozen. And look, I got a Frenchie, and I don't know whether it looks a bit naff. But like,
no, I like a Frenchie.
Do you?
Yeah. No, I think it looks lovely. Mine, I was feeling sparkly and birthday, and I can't believe that. Right, I'm taking them off.
Sorry.
Frozen.
They look like you've just been dancing on ice.
Well, the thing is that we did grow up through the 90s, you and I.
Yes.
That's where we both met, was on a dance floor at a rave.
Yes,
so I was
under the arches in Vauxhall.
Going back to those days. Can you imagine if we had nails like that?
Look how grown up I am.
Ooh, big box, little box, big box, little box. Right, okay, let's go. Right, so what have you bought? What have you been doing? I mean, apart from, what have you been doing?
Oh, I became a bikeability instructor. Which is a governmental rules on how to train children to ride safely on the roads.
Amazing.
I did a 4 or 5 day course.
Yeah.
You've got to do like 100 hours, and you've got to do lots of tasks and training, and you can't be a lead instructor straight away. You have to be a co-instructor. But I can then take small children from 7 upwards onto a road and teach them how to cycle safely.
Amazing.
Because obviously in the lockdown and all that other brouhaha, there's been loads of families on bikes.
I see them because we live on a canal tow path here, and suddenly the amount of families that are out going up and down is lovely. And I think you can see now that people through lockdown, if they have got to go to work or do something, they're going to prefer getting on a bike.
Yeah.
And
just for the
people's
environment.
outlook of getting healthy, getting fit, all of those things I think has changed really dramatically.
Yeah.
And I think that's an amazing thing. So well done, you.
Thanks, baby.
Really proud
I just
of
think
you.
it's also an empowering thing. It's meant to be fun, and it's meant to be joyful and an empowering thing. So it's like empowering children to feel confident on a bike. And when you feel like everything in life, when you feel more confident about something, you're gonna enjoy it more. Anyway, tell me what you got. Now, I think I asked you.
You did send me a text to say, right, basically, what are your products that you go back to time after time after time after time. So I like simple, kind of live in the countryside, don't do too much makeup, but then there's the other Jodie that loves, red carpets and really going for wonderful crazy makeup, which 90% of the time you're applying to my face. So these are my kind of bog standards. So basically I start with, a nice moisturiser. I then either go for a CC, so this is an Estee Lauder CC.
Colour correction cream.
It's brilliant.
I love Estee.
I literally just go and rub it like that, and it suddenly just makes all of the imperfections disappear, all your rednesses, just makes it very kind of natural, doesn't look like you're wearing a concealer, which obviously you're not. And I love it. I honestly love it. I've been using it for 10 years, I don't know. So, and then I really like this one as well. This one's a Borean. Do you know?
So it's from Korea. It's a Korean.
It's Korean. So a friend of mine started using that, and now it's a difficult toss-up in the morning which one I use.
Okay, so do you use a little bit of a mix? Because that's the one it's got those little bead things in it, and so it gives a little bit of cut. It comes out white, and then you kind of, as you squish it into your skin, you get this lovely.
Let me show you. So it literally comes out.
It's again, it is actually
white?
it's white. Excuse me using that finger.
Sorry, I use loads.
And then look, it's just it's beautiful. I love Arborean stuff.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And it's also so soft and silky.
But the thing,
so
I don't know if it has an SPF, which is, yes, it does. You see, what I love about these two products, but they have an SPF, so you don't have to. It's all intertwined.
Another product,
another
on top
layer
of your...
and bollocks onto it. So it's like CC creams, Arborean. And the Revitalising Supreme by Estee Lauder. Brilliant.
Love those. Then I basically go into Estee Lauder again. Gosh, really big fan.
And you use a powder, that interests me.
I do that, and then, but I don't, it's that's how much I've used it. I literally get this flat brush, and I do like that, and I just do a little bit of contouring.
But if you've got like cheekbones from heaven, that obviously will work. But I just do and
that,
that's quite
and a
good
bit
actually.
there,
I like that
and
brush.
a bit there. Isn't that a brilliant brush?
That's a brilliant brush.
And that's all I do. I don't faff around and put loads of powders everywhere. And it's
so
just
you can
really
kind of
good
go la, and then da, and then da, and then
shadow
da.
under your chin, isn't it? Because it makes your...
It's a great brush. Where's that from? Iconic, London.
Oh, Iconic are brilliant.
But oh my goodness, it's really cool. I really like it.
Isn't it beautiful? So
Happy days.
So another Estee Lauder.
But interesting that you use powder.
Would you not use a powder?
I might dissuade you, and we can maybe leap over into something else. Just
Like
to
what,
try
a
show you.
creamy
Yeah,
blusher?
a cream one.
But how quick is that? You
That's
do
really
that,
quick.
you do that,
Yeah,
and you're
it
out the
is,
door. Oh, well, you're not yet, because I love a brow.
Yeah, you
So
got good
literally I do CC, little bit of contouring, a brow. Because I think a strong brow is wonderful. So I've got these two favourites.
Yeah, it
this
works
is
for me.
Hourglass.
And have you never plucked your brows? You've always had lovely
Always
brows.
here. Always
Do you
just a bit there.
Do you do a wax there?
Occasionally, but obviously not through lockdown. I mean, I don't myself. God.
But you and your sister have got beautiful brows. You've always had like the best brows.
So I've tried threading, I've tried waxing, but I'm kind of like, because they're quite bushy, there's literally only that bit there. So some tweezers are fine.
Yeah. You've got they've got the good shape because they're like thicker here and then they kind of taper
go
off
out.
nicely.
Because I've never done the thin one, and I think my sis had big, beautiful,
She
and
really
we
did.
called
She's always kind of a little
eyebrows. They were massive.
They're always kind of Carla. What's that?
But she went
amazing model. What's her name? The Delevingne.
Cara's got
Cara.
amazing.
She's got beautiful brows.
But Jem went really thin one time in the 90s.
I did the same.
And it's quite difficult to get them back to how they originally were when you strip the thinness. And I found a few friends have found that. Is that right?
Yeah, it's really tricky. There's a really, really great product called Revitalash and also Revita-Brow.
Love it.
It's really good, right?
Yes.
And also, my eyelashes went really long, really quick. I was like,
Yeah.
And it's a 12-week. It's a proper.
I used it for a bit too long, and then it started just getting a bit. Yeah, it
does get a bit weird, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
you kind of grow like
Yeah.
spiders. I'm like,
unbelievable growth.
ah.
So literally, this is Hourglass, and this has got a really beautiful little application. So it's got two ends.
Wow.
Oh, can you see that?
Yeah.
So it's got a little narrow one, and then a longer bushy one.
And this is called Arch.
So I literally, that's the longer one, do the bushy bit, and then I use that there. I mean, I don't
Happy
even know
days.
if I'm using
no,
the right...
you're doing it right. Some people like brush it down first to get the shape, and then you
Yes.
can brush it up. But I really, really like it.
Yeah, and then this is also a favourite of mine.
I love Hourglass stuff.
Hourglass, but this is a Benefit. This is
I used to work
another
for
one.
Benefit. I used to work on the counter at Benefit and
I just love Benefit.
That was
What's the little squarey thing? And it's
hula. I love a bit of hula.
Hula's
And it's
brilliant.
it was brilliant. So you mixed your brow stuff as
No,
well?
I don't. I've just bought two.
Just bought two to show.
I've just bought two of my favourite things because it's a toss up. I don't know what's
Not a
more
toss-up,
difficult.
it's a toss-up.
Now this is my favourite. This is Sicily, Paris, and this is going into mascara.
Wow.
And this mascara is
wow.
one of those. So there's no round brush. It's literally just
get
these
it to
little
the-
teeth. It's
To the root
brilliant.
of the lash.
To the root, and it's the most. I put it on this morning. It doesn't clog. It doesn't do anything. I don't know if you can see.
No, I really like it.
And then I've got this one, which I've just had to go and get a brand new one, which is Hourglass, which obviously you can see I'm a fan of. This is the brand new mascara that, look at that, isn't that?
Oh, Jesus. Easy. Good reflexes, mate.
Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Lovely, lovely, lovely. And it's a big, gorgeous See on that one? That's a big.
And do you not
twiddly
use
one.
black? You use brown? No, is that
no,
black
that's
one?
black. Oh, no, it's ultra
No,
black.
it's ultra black. I use an ultra black. I'm still an ultra black kind of girl. I know lots of people like brown and things.
The one thing I didn't do. So yeah, that's a nice one. We love that one.
So you would go CC, powder,
CC, that forgot
brows, lashes, and then do you do that?
Forgot.
Do you do that last?
No, sorry, I forgot. So this wonderful, really,
Charlotte one.
the Charlotte Tilbury, and it's called Magic Away Liquid Concealer, and that I'm just doing the bits where, you know, maybe a bit there. I don't know. You're the blinking.
No. I'm just really interested to see how you
How
do
I
it.
So you're the makeup
But you see,
artist.
I always put my concealer on last as well. I would.
Do you?
Yeah,
Well,
always.
no, because sometimes when you put, and I do have my favourite, when I might be doing a little bit more than just putting some makeup on to,
Yeah.
you know, go around the house, I'll put also Charlotte Tilbury. This is a beautiful palette
Oh, that's good.
of eyeshadows.
That's a perfect palette. What's that
Yeah.
one called? That's called the Sophisticat.
Sophisticat. And
But it's also quite. None of them have got any sheen to them.
No,
they've
so
just got like a.
so natural. So yeah, so if you put some of those on, they're a bit stronger, they can drop, and then they stuck in this, and then you'd literally have to take it off, wouldn't you?
But
Otherwise
do you
you'd
put it
burn
on with your finger?
No.
Because if you know that there's a technique on how you put it on with a brush as well. So if you're picking up product from a palette, so say we're doing this one, what we always
Which one did you
so
do?
sorry. If we just like you pick up like this and you go like that, and obviously you've got like lots of pigment and powder on this brush. What you do is you go. Can you see how much pigment comes off?
Yeah, a lot.
So then what it happens
Doesn't
is
drop.
It doesn't drop, and then you just build on the colour and tone, so it just doesn't. So you don't. No one wants drop down because it's
No.
just complete arse. And
Because sometimes it can be also quite subtle, that it's only when you go outside to
Yeah,
natural
you've
light
got like a
you've
shadow.
got black eye.
yeah, you do look a bit black
Yeah,
eye.
yeah.
But I always find
Good,
also
good tip.
top tips. But also with the sheens, as we get older, it can catch a bit in our. Like I've got quite crepey eyes, and it can catch if I put too much sheen. Don't get me wrong, you can do a sheen.
Yeah.
There's no bloody.
I normally
rules.
do one kind of a bit hairy.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I might have put a little bit on.
If you've
today.
got a good like depth of like loads and loads of space, and if you put it there, and if it's not too kind of you look
just
lovely.
it. There is fine, and sometimes there,
Yeah,
like a little C.
this is it.
But that's a really good technique.
Yeah, really good. There you go.
So yeah, so that's my
Brilliant. That's a brilliant.
my favourite.
Yeah, and that looks so pretty, really natural.
Yeah.
And then do you ever put a lip gloss or balm or anything?
No, I've got lip balm.
Now also, so I'm gonna say, when was the last time you cleaned your brushes?
I mean, I brush them off on a towel. Is that clean? That's not clean?
No.
Right.
No. So when did you
Yes.
last get this?
Well, you did mention something about that you'd like to have a look at my brushes, and so I brought them down, and I thought, well, I do have a brush cleaner, which I bought in Japan from Shiomura when I was there, when I was about 20.
I chuck it.
It really?
Yeah. I would throw it away. Let me smell it.
No,
Is
it's
it
like pure alcohol.
Oh my sweet Lord above, no. No, throw away. You don't, no one, no, it should probably not be in the house. It could probably kind of explode. No, I'm joking. But like, no.
What's wrong with that?
You've had it
then?
for 20 years on the side of your...
Well, it's still clear. What's wrong with that?
What I would try and do with our lovely brushes, if you wanted to wash them, is you, because they've all got kind of like wooden stems, a lot of people tend to wash their brushes, and you can get loads of really good brush cleaner nowadays. But you'd want to wash these because everyone's just so into their skincare and their makeup, but then they don't clean their brushes, and then they're just spreading
Yes.
the bacteria around their beautiful face.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and if
you've
you
just
want
put that
really
into
spotty and really yucky,
perspective.
so it's just Beauty Blender do a really nice. You want or if you have a baby shampoo, Indies shampoo.
Yeah.
And don't use anything like fairy liquid or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then you want to shake it out afterwards.
Yeah.
And then you lay it flat, because if you lay it like this with the wet, all the wet seeps into the wood and
Got
it
it.
breaks and it warps the wood.
Got it.
But you've got to really shake it out, really squeeze it, and do it loads of times. When you wash this, you'll be like, bleh, bleh, bleh.
You'd just be constant
You really need to
Stuff.
clean it, especially also something like this, which is a one that which is
Concealer.
a wet one rather than
Yeah.
you use this for kind of like
Powder.
rather
Yeah.
than a wet one.
Yeah, that's a wet one. So that's when I do use
A foundation.
Foundation. I'll use that one.
Yeah, I used foundation this morning. I don't know why. I haven't used foundation in ages. I usually just put a bit of concealer. Thank you,
I
doll.
think you should start using it.
Thanks, babe.
Okay, all right. So clean my brushes.
Yes.
And that's a nice little. That's my basic.
They're your lovely basic.
My go-to.
So I got you something today.
So is this my birthday present?
Yeah, this is your birthday present because I just thought about you so much. So I bought this. This is really, really cool. This is called Peel and Glow. And this is the orange one, which is for when you're older.
What are you saying?
But you've got the other one. The other one is like purple, and that's for you when you're a teenager, and it's more for when you've got acne and stuff, which you don't have, baby.
Yeah.
So this
just came out that period.
Yeah.
Just.
So this one is basically it's £11, which I think is really reasonable, and you get these kind of special little
What is that?
glass things. So what you do is you put the peel on first, which is this. So you shake it. You have to. It's like a glass.
Yeah,
and then you just smack.
I've seen my vet do that.
Yeah, and then you put that over it like that. So you put the peel on all over your face.
What with your hands, your fingers?
With your finger, you wash your hands first, and then you put it over your face. Leave it for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you wash your face off, and then you put the glow on, and your skin looks amazing. It's great before like a big party or something. Sorry, I missed your party stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
No one.
And they're called. I got them.
It's only us. COVID party.
COVID party. I got this from my amazing friend who runs a brilliant company called Mortar and Milk, and she knows her stuff, and she's called Pam, and these are called Peel to Glow, and they're £11 per pack.
I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, I want you to give me your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I've got to do a job in a couple of days, so put it on before I go to have makeup.
Yeah, I would actually do it the night before just in case you might have some sort of reaction. Please don't do that. I was thinking anything to do with peels or glows or anything like that, do it a couple of days prior.
Yes.
Just because your skin will feel amazing anyway. And I have also another thing.
Okay, this is very exciting.
And what's your book this week? What's your book?
Yeah, so I just got sent this, and she's absolutely brilliant.
And she lives in my hood. I'm not going to tell you where she lives, but
no, don't. So she's called Amanda Bryan, and she is absolutely gorgeous creature. And I've probably known her for 20 years, about the same time as I bought this brush cleaner. So she's written this beautiful book, and it's about the secrets of overcoming the pressures of perfection and finding health and happiness. So it's just a really nice, it's got recipes, healthy, gorgeous.
I've been to spinning classes with this woman.
Oh, she's fantastic. She's an absolute,
she's just beautiful, gorgeous lady.
Just oozes goodness and
such a lovely book.
So smoothies, it's got beautiful stuffed sweet potatoes, quinoa melange, wonderful things, but she teaches you lunch, and she gives you like lunch mistakes. So she's telling you not what to do and things. And there was a really interesting section on alcohol, because I love to have a glass of wine in the evening.
Yeah.
And that's just the way I am, and that's how I've been brought up, that's how my parents are. But actually,
you can cope with it though. You're really good with it.
You shouldn't really. And she's really opened my eyes up to the amount of sugars that go into your body, and how long your body takes to process these sugars, and things like that. So it's just been a real eye-opener.
And I have the same thing with my menopause. Like, don't get me wrong, I gave up drinking for a while, but then I kind of went back to just be realistic in my life. Because it's just like, it's all gift and cursing stuff. So, but I like... So, but even if I have one glass of red wine at the moment, I do suffer with it. I get massive hot sweats in the middle of the night. I don't get me wrong. I love it. I go for it, and I think yay.
But it's like your body saying.
But my hormones are just like, you've got to be kidding, right?
So here, this is all about it. So it says alcohol can interfere with cortisol. It tells you everything.
Yeah,
your insulin, your estrogen.
Yeah,
how your body processes the poison. Sorry, I'm kind of looking at it here, but it's just really interesting. Rather than saying don't drink, it's really she's
just giving you all the good information.
Absolutely,
which is brilliant.
And switch tips. So instead of this, why don't you try that?
Yeah, brilliant. So it's not kind of like, don't do this and don't do that.
Exactly.
You know, and if you're going to have alcohol, have lovely red wine and have a tequila or something. Do you know what I mean? And have it on a Friday.
Exactly.
Have it as a treat. I've got my book this week as well.
Yeah, go on. You do more. I was about to say you do proper stories and books.
I do both,
Yeah.
but I also, for some strange reason, I bought the gift one, which is Edith Egger, because I think at the moment, sorry,
So look,
it's 12 lessons to save your life, and I keep dipping in and out of it. She wrote The Choice, which was about Auschwitz. She was 16 when she went to Auschwitz, and both her parents they came off the train and they went straight into the chambers.
Oh my God.
And it was her choice on how she coped. She was then asked to dance by one of the main SS guys. Now, she could have crumbled and she could have thrown herself to the ground and said, no bloody way, look what you've just done to my parents. But she made it a consecutive choice in her mind. She went inward into herself, and it's how she coped with that. And these are her life lessons.
So she was then at Auschwitz.
So she was in Auschwitz for 2 years. And it's how she came out. This is the life lessons that she's learned. She's a trained psychologist. Oh my God, and it's about judgment, victimhood, forgiveness, and you can dip in and out of it. Obviously, no one can understand what it would be like to be at Auschwitz.
Yeah.
But
why didn't you just read the whole thing if it was?
Because I'm a bit weird. I have like 4 books on the go. So I have a big book that I go to bed with at night, which I'm reading, American Dirt, which is unbelievably good at the moment.
Really?
And then I have about 3 self-help books.
So we've got books, we've got a bit of makeup, and then I just wanted to talk about one thing that you introduced me to, and I've just got the 3 now.
These saved my husband's life.
Okay.
This saved my husband's life. I
Explain
know that you
more,
can't obviously.
You
I can't,
introduced
that's
me
a
to them.
huge statement to make. So my husband got COVID, and weirdly I have these in my makeup kit because a lot of people faint on me.
You've got them for because people faint.
People faint on me.
Oh.
So if you're having your makeup done, and it's quite an exciting thing for people to have their makeup done, unless you're a model and you're used to it and it's your daily work, like if you're usually drinking alcohol or you're about to go and do a fun event or go to have an exciting event, so you go
Get overexcited.
Yeah, and they drink, like people are about to get married, they're very anxious and excited, and that combination, I've had to catch women quite a few times while I'm doing they're having the makeup done.
Amazing. Well, I didn't pass out when you introduced me to this. This one is basically, it's oxygen. We've kind of not even told you what this is. So this is pure, it's 98 pure oxygen. And this one boosts cellular renewal. And it's got a nice aroma of pink grapefruit. But you do little 1 second blast. That's quite aggressive. This is new.
Wow.
It's not normally that aggressive.
So this one's for beauty. This is a beauty one.
Yes.
And then this one is for sport.
Yes.
And then this one is for
This one,
boostoxygen.com. This is for energy.
Energy,
Like a pink grapefruit energy one.
Aerobic
performance, recharge and recover, altitude and poor quality.
So I've done Kilimanjaro. Wow. I would have
died and gone to heaven
literally
if
I had this, because there's a few moments where, especially when you're clambering up some little last kind of, over 5,000 meters, one little cliff edge, you get to the top and you can't catch your breath, and that just would have been so useful. And anyone that's out there, marathon runners that were over on the weekend. Yeah. And really good just to get your blood oxygen levels back up.
And I also just think, say if you've just done a spinning class or anything else and you just wanted a little bit of a boost, or even beforehand. But the beauty one really interests me as well, because it's about levels accelerating visible signs of aging, and supplementing your body with a boost oxygen helps to reduce stress, relax muscles, oxygenate the skin, and boost your cell renewal. So again, at the moment, I think that's like everyone's feeling still really overwhelmed.
I was just going to make a necklace like that. Just carry it around with me.
Carry it around like this. Or just have it like that, so I don't even have to do much. I can just
So get your oxygens. And stay at home and be safe, be happy, be well. We love you all. And I hope you enjoy what we're doing. And if you do, then please comment or give us a like, and we're going to start doing some more.
Yes, let's
Yeah?
do it. We're going to do it weekly now. Bye.